Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Value DSPROIH76 26D dull chrome 5-knuckle economy import institutional overlay hinge. So when you buy one, you're buying one pair. That's first and foremost. So I'm going to put one down and we'll go over one. Let's go over what it is. Dissecting the part number, 26D dull chrome. It's meant to infer that the finish of the hinge is going to be complementary to a dull chrome finish. It's made of steel, as you can tell. Okay. 5-knuckle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Economy, well, it's going to be an import. Economy is going to refer to the fact that it will be made with lower standards in terms of quality control and maybe the overall quality of the finish. Maybe the margins that you'll see, the margins between the hinge knuckles are certainly noticeable. This gap here, the gap down here, that'll be indicative of a lower quality hinge. At the end of the day, though, this hinge, I would have no reservation really about using it. If you're doing a project that requires a specific manufacturer, you might be expressly prohibited from using anything else, like using brand XYZ, no substitutions. This might very likely suit your needs. Okay, very, very likely. It's a nice quality hinge. Again, a hinge. I'd have no reservation about using it. There's nothing poor about it that I see that I would feel necessary to bring to your attention. The finish is not great. The margin between the knuckles is excessive. The screw package that you get do not match very well the finish. But otherwise, I don't have problems with it. One other thing you'll to take note of is that the material thickness is many times not as advertised. They call this 95 thousandths of an inch thick. I'm going to measure that. And in a case like this, this hinge is actually 0.99, so actually thicker than the advertised dimension. Although there's variation. The jam leaf is 0.91. 0.91. The hinge, the door leaf varies a little bit, 0.94. So it's within tolerance, would be my guess. Now, moving on. Okay, institutional. The word institutional is used that they will break or grind the hinge pin down like this, exactly like this. Why would you want that? Why do you need that? Well, you will see in hospitals and other applications where there are patients involved, whether it's mental or physical sort of reasons for someone being a patient, the concept, when you have a door that occupies this much of this area, the concept is that anything put over this knuckle that might be used by someone to harm themselves is institutional in the sense that it's intended for whatever is put on there to slip off. It's made that way. The term for that is anti-ligature, and this hinge does not necessarily carry the actual classification or meet requirements of anti-ligature. I'm merely saying the word institutional when it comes to cabinet hinges means this cut to the bevel. Okay? It might be aesthetic as well. Someone might want that sort of look to occur. But that's why the term is used. Overlay. That means that the door physically overlays past the opening in the cabinet. So you've got an opening in the cabinet, you'll have one door, two doors, but when the door sticks off past, now keep in mind the cabinet wall is going to be here, but your door is going to occupy the area inside of here. So it's going to overlay rather than it being flush or inset. Okay? Inset, flush, partial overlay, things of that nature. This is just simply an overlay hinge. Now, let's go over some dimensional properties. They have it at 2 3/4. That is indeed the height of the hinge. From your perspective, the door is going to have the hinge on the left and swing out towards you. Okay, so the door is on your left when you're viewing this video. And you'll pull the door out towards you. And where you're going to see this hinge is, where I see this hinge is in hospital rooms. There will be generally a shallow closet with maybe a 18-inch by 60-inch sort of laminated door that allows personal belongings to be put inside, common use. I also see these hinges in the favorite coffee shop. Behind the area, the preparation, up above, there's cabinetry and there's doors that take a lot of use. Because they're up high, people are reaching and kind of pulling on them a little bit. You'll always see a heavier hinge like this installed in those applications as well. Okay, so back to the dimensional properties. 2 3/4. This is going to accommodate a door that's going to be up to, well, 13/16, 3/4 inch thick. And you can see when I butt the tape measure to the back side of this leaf, because it will screw from the back side to your door this way. You're dealing with the pocket basically from here to where the hinge pin is going to be. And that will accommodate a door 13/16. Why 13/16? Well, you probably have 3/4 inch particle board and you've got laminate that makes up the rest. That would be common, but you could make 3/4 inch work on this as well. Now, the return on the back side of the door is going to be about 1 3/8 inches. Then this shoulder is going to rest on the face of the frame itself, the face frame, okay? And then it will obviously come back this way, so you're going to be able to attach it to the sidewall through these screws that are here. Now, the slotted screws are where you go first when you're doing your initial installation, because you can still make adjustment to the vertical positioning on the jamb, and then of course the lateral positioning of the door via these slotted screws. Once you've got the positioning exactly correct, go ahead and install the screws through just the countersunk holes, making your installation final. Okay. Now, I did not give you the dimension how far back that leaf goes on the face of on the sidewall of the jamb, about 1 3/4 inches. Okay. There is an extended description below this video. We've pretty much gone over everything. Door thickness 13/16, thickness of the steel, the fact that it includes screws, and it's tested to grade 1. That means it's been tested to 1,000,000 cycles. Import, economy, or no, it's a grade 1 hinge. It's a heavy-duty hinge. It's been tested and has been found to meet the heaviest criteria, being grade 1. There's a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet. Now that's handy because it will allow you to review this Pro Value series overlay hinge against other items that are within its category, so to speak. So this is the IH76, and what you'll see on that cut sheet, first of all, is how the part number changes for the 4 different available finishes. Dull chrome, beige, black, the second most common, and satin chrome as well. Satin chrome, which is not this. This is the 26D finish, so that's dull chrome. I'm going to be tempted to say, and I've not seen satin chrome, but I'm going to be tempted to say that it will have more of a brushed, more like stainless steel finish rather than appearing to be a sprayed finish on a steel-based material. Now, down below, you'll have 2 other hinge types that you can review there. There is a handy cross-section of what it looks like in an installed application. If my attempt to make it clear how the door operates here has fallen short, you can see the dimension there, and it will also give you other important dimensions that are nice to know. A, B, C, D, side panel, door thickness, hinge overlay, door overlay applications, and then a couple of other related hinges are also on that cut sheet as well. Nice and handy to look at, a couple of other manufacturers. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Pro Value products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website. My experience with Pro Value is that it's very good quality material, very reasonable in cost, very agreeable in finish, a confluence of good value, etc., etc. If you have any questions on the Pro Value DSPROIH 76-26D grade 1 cabinet hinge or any other Pro Value product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.